Hi, this is Trevor Crow, licensed marriage and family therapist, and today I want to talk about relationships basics. Everybody needs them. Healthy attachments, that means to feel safe and known and loved and heard by the person who's in your life. If you don't feel that way, if you really can't talk to him or her about what's deep in your heart, something's missing. There's distance. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. The criteria for a good relationship really is about feeling yourself, about being wanted, belonging, known. All of those things are really, really important. And part of that is being attuned to your partner as well. Is he or she listening to you, and are you listening to them? And I think that's one of the basics that we forget pretty quickly. About 18 months after you're first in love, we stop asking, hey, how was your day? Really, how was your day? Not, oh yeah, okay, right, honey, and moving on to the next topic. We need to slow down and listen to each other. And that's one of the biggest problems I see in my room as a couple therapist, because really you just can't know and you can't assume. And many times I see couples do this. They say, oh yeah, I know what she's going to say, and you almost fill in the blanks before she's finished talking. Well, don't. Really slow down and find out what the meaning is behind her, even if it's anger. Say, what are you really angry about, honey? I really want to know. Because a lot of time, anger is really hiding a bunch of other stuff. Maybe sadness, sometimes shame, grief, loss. So really, it's a good idea to slow down, get past the anger and say, what's happening now? And if you're one of those people who's kind of like me, I call myself a little avoidant, you don't like a lot of emotion, kind of slow it down for yourself and say, hey, is this overwhelming for me? And if you actually feel a little overwhelmed, say to your partner, you know what, I don't know what to say right now. I actually get kind of flooded. I don't even know what to say. So slow down, don't be angry, and really use your words and tell me what's going on for you in the moment. And you know what, as a couple, you'll start moving away from sort of this distant negative cycle of one yelling and the other one withdrawing. And that's what I see a lot of. We call it pursue, withdraw. And so I think the first step really is trying to figure out what your style is. Are you a pursuer? Do you kind of get angry and critical and sort of mad at your partner? Because if you do, you kind of fight for what you need. Now your partner might be the person who says, oh my gosh, she's yelling at me or he's yelling at me. I can't say another word. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to quiet down. Well, you're a withdrawer. And the problem is the more you shut up and quiet down, the more upset your partner's going to get. So it's a bad cycle. So if you can really start to pay attention to these cycles in your relationship, really understand what's behind them. And a lot of times, somebody who's critical and blaming really feels abandoned. They really want you. And what they're doing is rattling your cage to get your attention. And you withdrawers out there, again, because I tend to be one myself, you know what? You guys need to step forward. And when things are going badly, don't withdraw. Don't play a video game. I don't know, don't do the stuff that usually takes your attention away from your partner, but actually share what's happening in your life and say, I'm overwhelmed, I'm tired, I'm scared, I'm worried about my job, I'm worried about the kids, whatever it is, but use your words, talk about your emotions and start sharing, because then you become a couple. And here's the big thing here. I'll wrap it up with this. Love is the felt sense that you exist in your other, in their heart, mind, and soul. So think about the felt sense of what it feels like to be involved with somebody else and when they know how you feel. You know that sort of ping when you get that sort of feeling like, ah, all right, he just got it. He got how upset I am. And all of a sudden you're not alone anymore. That's what a good relationship is about. So when we can do that for each other, you step in and out of it, that's a healthy relationship. So join me next week for more relationship tips. There's a lot to learn and I have a lot to share.